All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? I'm through Manhattan, the Boogie Down Bronx, Queens, all that Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back out with another video, and this is going to be on the whole Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and DeMar Hamlin situation. First, I want to give my prayers to DeMar Hamlin. I see he's been doing better. His dad and his uncle have been saying that he's been getting better, and they've been removing the breathing tube. So it's great to see that brother back to full health, or getting on the road to getting back to full health. So happy for that. But now let's get to the Skip Bayless and Sharp aspect about this. No, months ago, back in March, I did a video saying how I believe Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp show Undisputed could be coming to an end really soon. And the reason I said that is because that day, or the day before, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp had a very heated argument over Baker Mayfield, which, as we all know, Skip is a huge fanboy of, and Shannon Sharp is a huge critic or hater of. You know, this was back in March. This was on St. Patrick's Day. You know, and then throughout the entire year of 2022, Skip and Shannon continued to have heated, explosive arguments that seemed to get personal. You know, one over Baker Mayfield after Baker performed poorly and lost to the Baltimore Ravens, where Skip interrupted Shannon by acting to saying blah, 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 while Shannon was talking, which is a tactic Skip tends to do. He normally goes, or and blah, blah, blah. He normally does that when his opponent is making a good point and Skip, you know, can't handle it and he's losing and he's wrong. You know, Skip Bayless can't handle being wrong. You know, and Shannon kind of snapped at him and said, all right, Skip, you go ahead. So when Skip started talking, Shannon went blah, 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 blah. Look, I don't know if they did that for ratings, but that was kind of an odd situation per se. Okay, of course, this is the situation where it happened. Next, Skip and Shannon got into a heated argument over, of course, Tom Brady, which Shannon is a huge hater, whom Shannon is a huge hater of, and Skip is a huge fan of. And Skip Bayless accused Shannon Sharp of being jealous, saying you had to stop at 35 while Tom Brady had continued to play at 45. Look, and that's not the first time Skip said that to Shannon. He said that back in 2018 when Charles Woodson made some comments about Tom Brady, and Skip accused Charles Woodson and Shannon of being jealous. And, of course, the Patriots went on to win the Super Bowl that year, so I guess Skip was right, and those Woody and Shannon were wrong. But Shannon then responded saying, you will take a personal shot at me rather because I said he's playing bad. Man, and Skip basically said, yeah. And, you know, a lot of people were, of course, went at Skip. You know, Jalen Rose, a whole lot of people went at Skip for saying that. There were a lot of people saying, hey, it was karma for Shannon Sharp going at Kyrie Irving and going at Kevin Durant all the time. And I remember Kevin Durant actually responded to Shannon Sharp told Shannon to toughen up. But Shannon's a funny dude. And, you know, it's funny. I commented on the situation, and people said that I was being emotional and I'm overreacting, and they're doing this for TV. Bro, I don't think they're doing this for TV. Like, they've had a whole lot of these, like, heated, seemingly personal battles, arguments over the course of 2022. If you go back over the course of 2022, you look at any of their Baker Mayfield and Tom Brady, you know, conversations, they seem to get real personal. Like, real heated. Like, the point's like, I don't think it was for ratings. Some of those, I mean, you could say they were. But these last couple ones, the last Baker Mayfield one and this one with Tom Brady, I don't think these were for ratings. I think these were real. And, you know, like real personal arguments. And, you know, I think Skip and Shannon are getting one out of each other, one another. I mean, they've been doing the show since 2016, so it's been almost 7 years now. After time goes on, you kind of get one out on people. You need a break. You know? But, hey, it is what it is. Now, of course, on Monday Night Football, the Cincinnati Bengals play the Buffalo Bills in Cincinnati, and Bills safety DeMar Hamlin collapsed. You know, kind of scary the way he collapsed. And Skip Bayless here's a couple of his tweets. Not exactly sure what happened to DeMar Hamlin. Players on both teams are shaken. Ambulance out on the field, CPR administered. Can't remember a play being stopped for this length of time. Just said a prayer for him and his family. Then he tweeted, I've seen so many horrific injuries over on a football field, yet never have I seen a reaction like this. In every other situation I witnessed or covered, the game always went on fairly quickly. The attitude was, hey, that's football. For these players, that this was different. And then this was the one that set everybody off. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Now, that was a tweet that Skip Bayless made. Of course, Skip made all these tweets in the aftermath of the DeMar Hamlin situations. Of course, everybody's watching, everybody's emotional, and everybody's kind of scared. I was watching it live. I called my dad. I called some of my close friends. Like, bro, y'all see this? Like, you seeing this, son? You know. And then Skip Bayless, look, I think people took Skip's tweet way out of context. how people reacted to it is not how Skip meant it. He said the game is irrelevant, all that's irrelevant. He just worded it improperly. He just poorly worded this. He should have typed this up better. And then, of course, Skip responded to the backlash. Nothing is more important than this young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I pray for him and will continue to. Of course, here's Skip the next day, issuing a mea culpa, apologizing for his tweet and how people reacted to his tweet. Then Shannon Sharp returned the next day on Undisputed, kind of checked Skip or went at Skip to start the show, saying, we're not going to talk about what Skip tweeted. I hope Skip takes it down. Skip got triggered by that, said, I'm not going to take it down. I stand by what I tweeted. And that nobody here had a problem with what you said. Well, I agree that nobody probably had, none of the bosses at FS1 had a problem with Skip said because they understood what he said. But the optics, how it looked, and the immediate backlash, that's why you should take it down. That's why Skip had to apologize. Good enough for optics' sake. And again, I understood what Skip meant. Most people understood what Skip meant. It was just taken out of context because, one, it was poorly worded. Two, it was taken out of context because everybody was emotional because of the immediate aftermath. But yeah, Skip and Shannon. I think it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. I think people are getting tired of Skip's, little heel act, his little villainous persona on television. He's been doing it for 10, 15 years now. I think people are kind of getting tired of it. Plus Shannon Sharp's, Club Shay Shay podcast is getting real popular. All the people he interviews. He recently interviewed Waka Flocka Flame and Jay Farrow, Tyreek Hill. Sometimes I watch Shannon's Club Shay Shay thing. Like last one I really watched was Tyreek Hill. I didn't watch the Jay Farrow Waka Flocka one, but hey, that's just me. But I think Skip and Shannon, their time's coming to an end. Like I'd be surprised if they make it past 2023. Like I think Shannon's, fed up with Skip and the little disrespectful comments. I think he's tired of Skip's little heel persona, and I think people in general are tired of Skip's little heel persona. Plus, Skip's 71 years old, and he's not getting any younger. And honestly, I can't remember the last great sports take Skip had, like a great sports take that he had. And I'm being dead serious when I say that. Of course, Skip has his own little podcast, the Skip Bayless Show, and I think it's just one of the signs that they're, getting tired of one another and want to go do their own thing. Oh, here's another tweet from years ago. Skip Bayless has to get on Kevin Durant for having burner accounts. Because Skip Bayless has a burner account because he says, Skip, you are the man. Love the new show on FS1, but he typed that from his actual account. I just thought that was funny. He wanted to throw that in there. But, yeah, once again, I had no problem with Skip tweeted because I understood what he meant, but the optics are bad. I mean, the optics of this is bad, and then most of the public is on Shannon Sharp's side, Again, I don't think the show's going to last past 2023. I think after the NBA, I think they'll try to get through the NBA season because normally after the NBA Finals, Skip and Shannon go on these 2-week breaks because there's nothing to talk about. So I think during that time period, they'll probably announce Shannon Sharp's leaving FS1 or Skip's leaving FS1, something like that, and they'll try to work something out. But again, I don't think the show's going to make it past 2023. If it does, I'll be wrong, and I'll admit that no problem. But what do you guys think about that? About this whole Skip and Shannon thing? Let me know in the comments section down below what you think. Like I said, I think people are tired of Skip's heel act, heel persona, and they're really tired of it. Now, again, I understand the ratings for their Wednesday show not Wednesday, but their Thursday show when Shannon Sharp returned got real high ratings. But if you have to have these personal, heated arguments just to get ratings, that means your sports show's not doing good. I mean, people rather tune in so you have a personal argument with each other than hear your sports opinions. But once again, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Please like button, subscribe, tell your brother to go on YouTube. I'm going to see you all.